Jesus. Well, this is not a way to start off a live, Jesus. I will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied. Lord, she was in love with her sister's husband. Jesus, fix it, God. I don't know if there are notifications that are going to go out or not. It's been a minute. There's nobody here. Maybe nobody wants to chat and eat with me. Fine. It's just fine. I'm still going to procrastinate from doing any work anyway. Still going to eat my IHOP. Still going to have my pancakes. Still going to have this conversation. Oh, Jesus. Hallelujah. So just so we know, I ordered a whole breakfast situation, but I'm gonna eat. Listen, the way that it comes in this like thing, then it's doubled, so the pancakes are on top, and then like the eggs and bacon and stuff is on the bottom. So I'm gonna eat the pancakes because that's what I really wanted anyway. It was. I'm just here for the pancakes, children's babies loves makeup mob. Ain't no makeup in this whole situation at all. Oh my God. Okay. We're gonna eat. I'm gonna talk about this cutie situation on Netflix because that video is getting a lot of views and traction and people's opinions. And mm, it's a lot. Okay, come on, pancake. Um, I love a fluffy pancake. You got till I was hungry. Now I gotta eat. I don't know why that always happens to me when um I eat. If I eat, start eating, and I don't have anything to drink, I'll immediately get the hiccups. I don't know why that is. I don't know. But yeah, that cuties. Well, the poster originally was a lot. I had no. It wasn't until I watched the trailer that I understood that the babies in the trailer were like 11. And then when I watched the trailer for the movie, so these children are just lawless without no parental nothing. The one baby is ironing her hair and shaking her ass, and then the other baby is in some leather pants and a crop top. You 11. You 11. And then her mama says you a woman now. So my question is, does that mean? Because I know here, uh, let me speak in my American experience, um, growing up, you didn't get the "you're a woman now" conversation until you started having your cycle. Oh, I thought I wasted syrup on my shirt. I was like, God, I'm gonna have to change my shirt before I leave to go get my nails done. Um, so my thing was that the conversation her mama was having with her? Hey, T Lounge, listen, that shit. Because if that's the case, because I got that conversation. Oh, you started your period, you're a woman now, and this is the things that you have to do. Because once you become childbearing, you are considered a woman. So I listen. I'm confusion. I'm confused because them is not women. I did not really understand how ridiculous that conversation is to have with a child until um well, both of my girls didn't start their cycles until they was like 14, 15. So I was 9 when I started my cycle. So having that conversation with me as a 9-year-old, no, I still want my Cabbage Patch Kid. I'm still a kid. I don't know what you're talking about. Woman who? Woman where? Woman what? And even my mother having that conversation, nothing changed in the way I was wearing. I was reared, the way I was brought up, the way my mother treated me. She still picked out my clothes. I was still very much a child and in a child's place. Just because I got my cycle and my body said I was woman, that's not what. That's just not how this. What? No. So I would be curious to find out when this movie come out. Is that the conversation that the mom is having? Oh, wait a minute. First of all, it's pouring down rain in here. Um, my computer screen went dark. That's the only light I have on in my room because y'all know. I'll be in the dark all the time. Listen, I don't. T-Line, listen. Just because you got your cycle, and there's a wedding, and somebody's getting married. I could have sworn the lady said it's her daddy getting married. But who is the daddy marrying? Are they like child brides? And like, because it's very difficult, especially with like the customary differences in other countries where they have child brides. Well, they have them here too, but it's very frowned upon. So are they like what is the expectations? I don't even know. What kind of expectations is really happening? Is my question. That's what I want to know. So I've gotten past the pancakes. And now on to the rest of the breakfast. I'm confusion. I am confusion and conflama because I don't get it. It's bad enough that these babies are over sexualized as it is. Like here in the States, there are parents who take their children to and from those dance classes where they are over sexualized. The dances is over sexualized. The outfits are over sexualized and not age appropriate. And the parents is down for it. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what exactly is the message and the narrative behind this movie, because it can't just be your parents is too strict and you should take your fast ass at 11 to the mall and be smiling up in little boy faces and have no parental nothing over top of you, no guidance, no nothing. And you can dance like a stripper and apparently go to these, hey, Kervixen, and go to these competitions and earn money to buy scantily clad clothes. Like, I don't, child, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't understand. Somebody's gonna have to explain it to me. I'm gonna have to watch the movie to see what they're trying to say. I want to see so I can give commentary because it sounds like I know this subject all too well. But if it is that, listen, really be, that Zoom meeting could have been a damn email. You wasn't paying attention to them no way. That's why you in here. Listen. Mm-hmm. Like I want, like my cousin owns a dance studio, but it's Christian based and it's liturgical. They do lyrical dances and they've gone to competitions and done very well. But the costumes are never not age appropriate for the children that are supposed to be wearing them. I know, boo. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. I don't know what I just ate, but that's real good. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out on September 9th. I'm going to see. But currently, the narrative that's being displayed in the trailer, it look it don't look good. It don't look good. Oh, damn. I will take that. Hmm. You're fine, Teddy. I just decided this is me being procrastinative and avoiding doing work. So I ordered some breakfast, and now I'm just on here shooting shit and talking about this movie that's coming out on Netflix about these babies. Yeah, I know I'm for the babies, but I don't like a disrespectful child, and I don't like fast ass little girls. I don't. Possibly because I was one at one time in my life. Judge your mama, don't judge me. But good morning, Miss Judy. That trailer really got me in my feelings. Cause I ain't trying to figure it out. Why they think that's okay? What are they trying to say? What is the message that they trying to send? And who? I want to know who picks the movies that come onto Netflix. And do they watch the movie themselves first, or do they just be like, oh, this person has a movie coming out, and then they just gonna put it on the service? How did we even get here is the question. No, I haven't. The movie doesn't come out until September the 9th, so I haven't watched the movie yet. It's just the trailer has me in my feelings, because if the trailer is a true representation of what the narrative is of this movie, they said sorry about the poster. They already apologized about the poster and changed the poster to something else. But saying sorry about the poster is not going to say sorry about the actual content of the movie and watching and what the movie's about. Because even if you say, oh, sorry about using that particular poster where the babies are very clearly, like, I'm upset because why is it the 3 black babies who are in the most overly sexualized uh, positions in this particular poster? Why is one baby squatted down like she's dropping it like it's hot? One is on all fours. The other one is doing something else. And then they got the little white girl standing there with her, I'm a star. Meanwhile, they got little Tanya, little Devonay, and Journey over there popping it like it's hot, like they on P-Valley on a stripper pole. Like this doesn't happen in real life. It absolutely does happen in real life. And I understand that. My question is, what is going to be the narrative of this particular movie? That is my question. Are they trying to say that 11-year-olds are grown women and can do whatever they want and dress however they want and dance however they want, and their parents shouldn't have nothing to say about it? Because that's the feeling the trailer was giving me. And I was confused by the mama. One minute you being a mama and being like, don't talk back to me, and giving her the backhand, and the next minute you telling her she's a woman, and I'm confused. It's growing fast, Brian. They growing that damn fast. Please do, because I feel like I'm coming at it from a very Southern mama Christian household. The T Lounge, I want you to watch the trailer and then come back and talk to me about it. Because it doesn't feel like it's a cautionary tale of what happens with the over sexualization of girls. That's not the feeling the trailer gave off. It's really not. It's really, unfortunately, it's not. That's not the narrative. That's it's the little girl. When you first see her, she has her hair covered. She has her hair covering. I want to say it's a hijab, is what it's called. I could very well be wrong, and if I am, correct me. But her hair is covered, and she sees some little fast ass girl in the laundry room dancing and straightening her hair. Yeah, it's like a minute and 33 seconds Go watch it right quick and then come back and then you tell me if you change your mind on what you think it's gonna be about. Um, and then you next thing I know, she is very influenced by the little girl that she sees in the laundry room, shaking her ass and um straightening her hair with a actual iron. She tries to do it, burns her hair, because we can't do everything that they do. Our hair is not like their hair. What they can do, our hair will burn off. So then it looks like they're forming some type of friendship, and she says, well, I want to dance like you dance. And it feels like she's hiding it from her parents. How I don't understand how that's a possibility and you're 11. 11, you have to ask permission to leave the house. In EU, the majority of African parents are really, really strict because they're from Muslim countries. That's why the mom said to her, you are a woman. Now, because she bled, but to the contrast, the kids are. Okay. See, okay, that's what I was saying in the beginning, Mr. Udi. And that is a universal conversation, I believe. Because here, when I started my cycle, I got that same conversation. That because you now have a cycle and are able to bear children, you are now considered a woman. I had that conversation with my girls about taking care of themselves and being on birth control and all that good stuff. But my kids they bloomed late, so they were 14, 15 when they got their cycles. I had this conversation at the age of 9 because that's when I started my cycle. And in no way, shape, or form am I a woman because I got a cycle. That's my body may say, oh, her body is able to give life, but my mental and physical appearance. Well, I got these at 9 too. I've had these for a very long time. And that's when my body started to form. I got like I was the first girl in my class to start to actually develop boobs. Of course, I had my cycle way before everyone else did. But I was raised in how my father was a minister. My father was a pastor. So wasn't no fast ass shenanigans going on at my house. And I was a child. I wasn't even double digits. Like I wasn't even 10 yet. Like, where am I going? Without my parents' permission, how am I gonna get there? I got to be back before the street lights come on or it's gonna be fire in the city. What you mean? Somebody explain it, because I listen. Having a cycle does not make you a woman. It just means that you are now physically able to give birth. But you're the parents, though. I don't understand. Let me be very clear. You the mama. But Mr. Udi, these are kids. It's not like I'm talking about teenagers, 17, 18, getting ready to get out their parents' house. And when they start bucking up, I'm talking about little kids. You still watching, I don't know, Transformers and He-Man and Thundercats and Gargoyles. You still watching that at Sailor Moon before you leave for school in the morning. What you mean? You don't have no job. You don't have no money. You don't have no transportation. What you mean? That as listen, as a parent who has successfully raised 3 adults, I wish the fuck. I wish. I don't understand, Mr. Udy. What is it that is the clash? Okay, you have mixed emotions. See? See? That's how I felt. Because I was like, what? Because I really thought it was going to be like a baby version of Bring It On. And maybe that's my fault for wishful thinking. Behind my former building, we have a soccer field where the boys play. And what the girls do, they go over there showing everything. Did I ever discuss fashion airs? I have not. But we can in a minute. Showing everything like, I wish the hell. But see, maybe that's because I had strict parents and I was a strict parent. You don't think you're going to watch the movie, Keisha? Okay, that breakfast did me good. Oh, what's that? It looks like my coming of age, but I also have my views as a dance teacher. I'm so, like, and again, I'm maybe I'm dense and I'm not getting it, but I grew up very much just because Jenny and Bobby is doing such and such, I'm not Jenny and Bobby's mama. You're gonna do what I said in this house, because those are the rules. Point blank, period, the end. Oh, my bun fell down. Yeah, that's what I want to know, Keitra. What do you mean the Muslim message? Yeah, this bun is so messy. Jesus, fix it, God. Okay. This ain't gonna stay long either. It's already lopsided. It'll be fine. I need to understand what you mean by the Muslim message. Is this my card? No, it's the old one. Cut that up and get rid of it. So I don't accidentally stick it in my wallet. I felt that they were trying to say the Muslim belief system is too strict and she needs to be westernized and get free. Yeah, I didn't listen. I didn't even attach the Muslim situation to that whole thing. I was like, what the fuck you okay. So let me tell you the issues that I have. One, they're 11. The fuck is y'all doing at 11? Oh, y'all thought it was anti-Muslim? Oh, okay. Okay. Because I'm not that tied to the Muslim religion, so I don't. So I didn't. It didn't. It didn't read for me as anti-Muslim. But I listen. I could be wrong. Listen, I've been wrong before. It did. That's just not how it read for me. I was so wrapped up in what. First of all, where's the parents of this little fast ass girl in this laundry room? Where's her parents at? Secondly, where is like how are you? There's just a band of 11-year-olds just roaming around with no parental guidance. No, there's no parents anywhere. The hell with it. It's not gonna stay up. So, so nobody got parents. Is that what they're saying? So y'all can just do whatever the fuck y'all want, and your parents is okay with it. That what we're saying? That there's just no parental control over these children at all. I don't get it. Like I don't get it. They're 11. Where the fuck? What? But it is strict like Orthodox Jewish or Orthodox Christian. I listen. And unfortunately, I'm not educated enough to know how strict those particular groups are. I can only, I'm only speaking from my, um, um, I'm only speaking from my upbringing, which is Southern Baptist, African American. Listen, I was in church. I've been in church since the womb. I was in church before creation, both in my father's sperm and my mother's eggs, and then from like I was never not in church. Let me just let's just let that be said. I've never not been. This not being in church since December of 2019 is the longest that I've ever not been in church. So I am like my father was a pastor. My mother is now an elder in the church. So my grandfather was a pastor, aunts and uncles, pastors, preachers, teachers, they have doctorates in divinity. My father had his doctorate in divinity. So that is where I'm coming from. I'm also coming from very much my parents were my parents. They were never my friends. My mom is my friend now. I love her. She will every so once I might get too familiar with her and she'll check me and be like, "Hey girl, you bring that back. You doing a little hey, put a handle on that." But it's hard in my mind to conceive that just a band of 11-year-old girls just roaming around in crop tops and Daisy Dukes giggling and shaking their ass at competitions and there are no parents nowhere to be found. What the fuck is happening? What you mean? As a mama, I can't conceive of it. As my mother's child, that just wasn't gonna happen. Um, we don't care what's happening in the neighborhood that we live in. If it's not our native, like if we migrated from somewhere, that's cute for Bobby and Cindy. But as for our house, these are the rules. Point blank period. I don't no shaking your ass. No, no. I don't care that you got your period at 9 and you are physically a woman. You better go and get them Cabbage Patch kids and them Garbage Pail kid cards. Get somewhere and set the fuck down and act like you got some goddamn sense. Like I don't get. I don't listen. And I was trying to. And when in the video with the trailer reaction, I was trying to figure out because of my upbringing and everybody is just an amalgamation of all the experiences in their life to get them to this point to have them be who they are. I'm trying to put my American eyes, American experience onto this movie where clearly it's not in America. The people are not speaking English. Okay. Okay. I will go and watch that, Mr. Udy. Um, and I listen, I'm coming at it with my American experience, my Southern Baptist American upbringing, me having parents who are my parents and not my friends, who didn't give a damn about fitting into the circular world. Um, like I just don't, because my mama was good for. So if Bobby and Joe jump off the bridge, you gonna jump off the bridge too? No, you're not. Let me answer it for you. No, you're not, because I'm not gonna allow you to do that. Now, both Bobby and Joe mama can allow them to jump off the building and flip over backwards if they want to. You're not allowed to do that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, Mr. Yudi. Listen, I understand strict from a, a certain perspective because my parents were considered to be strict. Like I have school friends, I had church friends, and never did the two meet. Okay. Listen, like I don't understand how. I just like I did like I'm such a mama. I don't get what you mean you're 11 and you outside the house and not just like outside in the yard. You are at the mall with your other 11-year-old friends. Ain't no parents nowhere to be found. Y'all in crop tops, y'all in booty shorts, you dressed inappropriately for your age, giggling up in some little 14-year-old boys' faces. Child, I wish the fuck. Oh, God. Hmm. And you're not going to talk to me like I'm one of your little friends either. That is the quickest way to get your block knocked off. Trust and believe. That is the quickest way to get your. Here lies Ebony. What happened? How she died? Her mama knocked her block off when she talked to her like she had lost her mind. Well, come on, we're gonna sing down to the funeral. We're gonna sing down to the funeral. But yeah, I just had I had a few questions and concerns. Like I'm going to watch this movie. We'll see. Like I said in your review video, the movie was filmed in France, and that movie is a reality of African parents struggling to raise their kids in Europe with European ways, but with African restriction. But why do they have to raise their children with European ways? That's my question. Just because you're there doesn't negate your household. We don't give a damn about like I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. The rules are rules for a reason. They're like that for a reason. Follow them. If you want to make it out of this alive, follow the rules. What laws? I'm confused. What laws, Mr. Udy? What does that have to do with how I raise my children? The laws are forcing them to allow their children to do anything and everything they want to do without any parental control. Like I'm confused. Like I don't get it. What's that got to do with their parenting skills? It's socially confusing for the kids. They want to fit in with everyone else in their peer group. That's cute. That ain't got nothing to do with listen. I don't care about you or your peer group. You do what the fuck I said. Just that's not how this works. Once you're grown and get in your own house, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But as for why you in here where I'm paying all the bills, those my rules are the law. Therefore, govern yourself accordingly. I don't care. Listen, it's not my charge to raise Jimmy and Cindy down the street. The Lord gave you to me to raise, and I'm going to raise you appropriately. And if Jimmy and Cindy down the street is flipping over backwards, well, then that's up to Jimmy and Cindy's parents. That has got nothing to do with this household. And the same peer group is usually ones making them think their way of life is weird. No, that's too bad for them. Listen, I understand. I understand the culture shock because, like I say all the time, my best friend of 28 years now, I think, she's white, and I would go to her house, and her little brother, badass, would be talking crazy, like he talked crazy to their mama, like what? I was like, so nobody's gonna say anything. And one day he just happened to be standing next to me, and his mother said, "Look, Bill, do X, Y, and Z." And he was like, "Shut up, bitch, I'm not doing anything." And a pure reaction, I balled up my fist. I don't know why I had her boyfriend's class ring, which was huge, on my hand at the time. I balled up my fist and tried to put my fist through his chest and told him to go apologize. He couldn't breathe for a couple minutes after I punched him in the chest, but he had to apologize to his mom. What you're not going to do is disrespect your mama in front of me. And I was, what, 14, 15 at the time? And he was like 10 or 11. I tried to put my fist through his chest. I don't give a good goddamn what you got going on. What you not going to do is be disrespectful to your mama. That's what you not going to do. That's not what's happening, homie. I don't give a damn. Okay. All right, Mr. Udy. I get that. And that's why that's why how I became a chameleon. And even though I'm very introvert, I mask it as an extrovert, and I'm a chameleon, and I can code switch, and I can fit into any situation for that very exact reason. That's why I can sit with the church mothers and be good. I can sit with the niggas and be good. I can sit with the hood rats and be good, because I know how to switch and be appropriate for whatever situation that I'm in. And that's just socialization. Now, what I'm not going to do, I'm not changing my clothes now. It's not necessarily schizophrenic. It's just how some people have to socialize. It's just is what it is. If you have to fit into multiple worlds, you need to be able to turn it on and off. That's what code switching is. You have to be able to turn it on and off on a whim, depending on who you can't be. I'm not the same. You're not going to get the same Ebony in every situation. You're just not. If we are in an office setting, you're not going to get YouTube Ebony. Just not. If we're at church, you're not going to get corporate America Ebony if we're at church. Just not. The underlying core person who I am doesn't change, but my reactions, how I speak, that will change depending on the situation. And I get that, but I do not get the I get that at being like 15, 16, when you start majorly socializing and preparing to leave your parents' house to go off to college and things like that, and really developing and becoming who you are at the core as a person. In France, they had a huge problem with the Muslim community. Why? Like maybe I'm too naive. Listen. Well, my brother is stupid. I was gonna not even respond to that. I'm not even going to respond to his foolala. I'm not. I'm not. Okay, so let's do a quick discussion of these last 15 minutes. We're gonna talk about the fashioneers of Hello Baby, fashioneers of Atlanta. So don't tag me in your foolish. He tagged me in it. He's so stupid. Um, the Fashioneers of Atlanta. So, the Fashioneers of Atlanta is a web-based series. For those of you who have not watched it, have not heard of it, they're in season 2. Season 1 was horrible. Season 2 is a lot better. They had a 2-hour premiere, which I did not appreciate, but the second episode was a lot better. It's a lot better if you watch it when they premiere and you're in the chat because we act the monkey in the chat. And it's not a lot of us, so we can have a lot of interaction because of the terrorist attacks. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave it right there, Mr. Udy. We just gonna leave that right. We're gonna leave it right where it is. So this second episode of the Fashioneers of Atlanta. So one, I have questions. One is Miss Maeve. I KL is a monkey fool. Like I wasn't watching no group interview. Maybe I need to go back and watch it because they ignorant on that show. First of all, Miss Maeve, I need security. I'm very rich, but you can't match your foundation and your lace fronts aren't blended. Sis, what's going on with your life? What decisions are you making? Maybe you should spend little less money on Louis Vuitton and a little bit more money on whoever is melting your lace fronts. Because sis, that's not the correct answer. I don't see you in several different lace fronts and none of them is blended, sis. We can see the line of demarcation. What's happening, girl? What's going on? Baby. Listen, I want to like you. Like I want to like you. Match your foundation to your chest, not your face. So it's all one color, dear. That's it. That's all. And the one girl who's a model and has the kids, and I can't think of her name, the little light skinned baby. She said her husband was also a model. And then they showed her husband. Not with them teeth. Who's the model? Where? A model for what? Not Crest toothpaste. Because clearly he has 700 teeth in his mouth and they're all crooked. What's going on? Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey. Mm-mm. No. No. And then there's Nico, who has the overbite situation. I think is what it's called. Is that what it's called? It's an overbite. It's an overbite. Is that what it's called? I don't know. But his mouth has that weird like forward shape. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that color of blonde in your hair, sir. I don't like that because it's designer and it's close to your size. You try to stuff yourself in it. If you're gonna do that, put on some compression shirt, a girdle, a good brassiere, something to lift and pull and smooth that out. Because as a fellow big girl, beloved baby, that's not the answer. Oh, Mr. Udy, hold on. What you saying? Mr. Udy said France became the first European country. Little baby, you was in the chat, so but you're not gonna do. You're not gonna gaslight me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. the ban on full face veils in public areas. So this is a huge problem for Muslim community, and that's why I was telling you about the got you. That makes so much more sense. I bet you they undo it now since people got to wear masks everywhere. You know what? We're not gonna. Back to the fashionaire foolishness of Atlanta. So KL had this housewarming party, and the little boy, the little African boy, um, I don't know his name, little chocolate baby, with the wide mouth. He comes in and gets into he comes in, he gets into an argument with some other queen who's in there, and they listen talk about fashionaires, and you got your shirt from Rue 21, and is that a zipper on your shirt? Child. He could be KL, son. We're not even gonna. And then I still don't understand how Maeve is supposed to be this rich bitch. And she's doing all these things, and she got an assistant and everything, but your assistant got drunk and cussed you the fuck out at somebody else's house. Like if you was my assistant and you spoke to me that way, you would no longer have a job. Thank you for your services. Go sit down. Oh, little baby's name is Drew. Okay, so Drew got into an argument with some I can't think of the other queen's name, and then they was gonna fight, and then Maeve is screaming about security. This is why we need security. This is why I always bring security to everywhere I go. Blah blah blue blue the blue. Girl, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, boo boo. Nobody cares. Beloved baby, nobody cares. Okay. In 9 minutes. Okay. All right. Listen. That whole thing was a mess. And then there's this one little boy who I see swear for out. It's one thing to think that you're an artist and be very confident in what you do, but why do you feel the need to shit on anyone else, whatever someone else is doing? Because if they want to put a stretch dress on or make a stretch dress, what the fuck why does it any skin off of your nose, friend? Why is it any skin off of your nose? What's the name of the show? It's The Fashionaires of Atlanta. It's available on YouTube. It is a KL Allen OMS TV production. KL Allen is the other half of the production for G Status ATL Hustle. When I say they have good, clean shade and fun, so far I have enjoyed it. I haven't had a mate listen. No, they're not saying anything to that baby's face. Like, I don't understand how he your friend. Cause I'm the friend. Like, if we get dressed and you look crazy, I'm gonna be like, so did you bring another outfit? Like, what else let's figure out a way to make this sis, brother and daughter, niece. Because I'm not going to allow you to go outside looking like that, because you won't be seen with me looking like who did it and why. And then people like, well, why you let your friend outside looking like that? I didn't know such a thing. So why are we doing this twice though? I'm canceling this because this is a dupe. Nope. Doopy Snoopy. Dupe. Cancel. Hold on, I gotta pretend like I'm doing work for a second. Hold on. I'm damn sure not gonna meet my quota for today. Because I don't care. And I'm leaving early. I'm leaving at 3:30. I'm gonna go get a lemon citrus pedicure. I'm gonna get a full set of ombre something nails, and then I'm getting my eyebrows arched. I cannot wait. KL spilled some tea in the chat last night. He called Natasha a fraudster. Which one is Natasha? No, I don't. I know. Wait, Maeve is the one who thinks she know everything, but how to blend her wigs. Which one is Natasha? And I don't know that I believe KL because KL likes to throw his friends under the bus. He likes to roll them gently under the bus. Can't you tell me AT&T didn't come get their money like, hey, bitch, you thought? The girl wearing a swimsuit. Oh, the pink one? Okay. But them her thigh was kind of popping out like Pillsbury out that one slit at the top of the jeans. So maybe they were. Maybe if she got them like a size bigger, they would have been fine. Y'all are rude. So how is she a fraud? What'd she do? What'd she do? What was said? I missed it. Maybe, but they stuff be so long. It'd be 2 hours long. And I feel like they'd be babbling. I really do. So I don't think we're getting another G status until the 30th of August, which is fine by me. And I don't know if I'm going to review that show when it comes back on the 30th. I really don't. It left such a bad taste in my mouth. That show, it's too much. And I really want people to wow. I don't know. We was waiting for an explanation. He didn't give it. See, he be on the bullshit. That girl probably not even a fraud. My feelings have changed. I am so ashamed of every cast member who stood there and let that ish fight. Listen, could not have been me. It couldn't have been me. It just couldn't have been me. If you wanted to respect her womanhood, then call your transition so that trick. There's not one thing I don't admit in 2020. It is in 2020 people still not knowing how to listen, Mr. UD. Listen, I was trying to be nice about it. I looked at it and I was like, okay, so nobody's gonna say anything to her because she's just gonna allow her to be. You're just gonna allow her to be out here like this with her wig on, and it's looking. It'd be gorgeous if you just put your hand right there and covered up that piece, sis, and then you're fine. But it's not. It's just not blended correctly, Mr. UD, and you can see it. you can see where the silkiness of the Brazilian versus the nappiness of the natural, just like just a little hot comb and some wax would have made that beautiful. But that's not what happened. Or you don't leave any of your natural hair out and just get a closure and just okay. According to her, she's the queen grand dame of the world. But the hair itself look raggedy. Oh Jesus. Y'all, I am really second guessing buying this palette. It goes live in a minute and 42 seconds. It's $62. I'm really about to second guess my purchase. I'm really about to X out of this page and not buy it. What did I make you do? What happened? What did I make y'all do? What happened? I didn't make y'all do nothing. Yeah. I know I got two cute palettes yesterday, and I think my I think my other boxy charm, my premium boxy charm, and my second order will be here tomorrow. I could always buy it later. Either if it sells out, if they restock it, then I may can get it later. 20 seconds till it goes live. It's really pretty though. I really want it, but listen. You can't wait for the Marc Jacobs. Like it's the Marc Jacobs. Maybe I'll come back in. Once I get my nails and stuff done, I'll come and do and play in it. Ooh, I can add it to my bag right now. Oh Lord. I hate that when I get a phone call, it appears on my iPad too. Mom reminded me of the women in good hair who saved up for a year for a real hair unit and then try to wear it for a year past its. Well, bless God. That's what I'm gonna do today. Okay, so I am gonna take. All right, so it's been an hour. I love y'all. I X'd out of the window. I'm not getting the palette. um, I'm gonna take these last 2 hours and 30 minutes before I get off, and I'm gonna do some work. Probably, kinda, sorta, maybe. I don't think I should get a copyright strike for this. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna watch the rest of Hamilton. And why what? Why what? What's happening? Why what? Um. Oh, I'm gonna work tomorrow too. Listen, I'm gonna work tomorrow. I've already listen. I'm the only one coming in tomorrow, but I'm definitely working tomorrow. We have to. We're so far behind. We're so far behind. I'm still responding to emails from Monday. I haven't gotten past Monday. I don't want to do that. But yeah. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, eating my breakfast, discussing this damn Cuties movie, and a little bit of Fashionaires. I'll be back later once I'll come back. And I'll show y'all my nails, hopefully. And my eyebrows won't look raggedy anymore. Thank you, Deez. Oh god. Uh, all right, y'all. I love y'all. I'll talk to you. What the fuck is this? Medical Mutual is moving. What? Did what? Oh, just phase 1 notifications. Why y'all sending me this like I'm a manager though? Did I get a promotion and nobody told me? Okay, I gotta go. And these people at work are just trying. I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye. France on the verge of war. Is this the best?